All right, now, look who's being consistent. Me. All right, so I told you that I was going to be posting again, being a little bit more consistent. Because, like I said, I do find out that people want these videos, and at the very least, we're opening up the conversation. So, there's a lot of things that we do need to talk about that we don't always talk about. Sometimes we're ashamed. Sometimes we don't really know how to process what we're feeling and what we're thinking. And then somebody says it, and you're like, oh, that's exactly what it is. This is what I'm going through. And so it's a blessing and a curse that I think so much. And I'm a little bit of a lot of bit of an overthinker. So a lot of times when I'm going on my walks and my runs, I'm just really like thinking about a lot of things that's weighing on me. And then all of a sudden it'll hit me like, okay, oh, this is what's been bothering me. So something that's been bothering me lately is this idea of we get to a certain age and we just think that certain things should just not happen to us. And I'll just tell you a quick story. So when I was getting my master's degree in psychology, I had to take this one class. It was about like the life cycle or whatever. So we're talking about like different stages of life. We're talking about when you're first born, teenage years, blah blah, etc. We get to the point where we're talking about like the elderly, and I'm thinking, yeah, okay, I know what that life stage is about. Sometimes retirement homes, blah blah, whatever. And they start talking about the high HIV and sexually transmitted disease rates amongst the elderly, and I'm like, what? I'm sorry. What does that mean? So apparently, that's what's happening. So I'm like, at this point in life, that's what's going on. But then I said to myself, you know what? We sometimes just assume that we get to a certain point in our lives and there's just certain things that's just not going to happen to us. And the shocker is that it does happen to us. And so we get so stuck in the shock of it. Like, oh my God, this happened to me. Like, I'm too old for this. Like, why is this happening to me? Like, I should know better. And here's the thing that really helped me this past week. Really, well, starting today, because I just thought about it. Who's to say when something's supposed to happen to you? You know what I mean? I kind of feel like, just like when you lose someone, somebody dies and you go through the grieving process. I think certain things happen to us in life and we go through that grieving process. But we get stuck in the shock and the denial of, oh my God, this happened to me, that we don't move through the rest of the stages. We don't get to acceptance. We don't get to, moving on, because we're so stuck in shock and denial because it happened to us. And the reality is, I don't think that certain things are just gonna happen in your 20s or in your 30s. Like, there's been times where I've lost really good friends or got betrayed by friends, and I'm shocked. Like, what? How is this still happening to me? I should know better. I should know the warning signs of someone who is not loyal and who's not this and who's not that. How is this happening to me? And we kind of forget that, one, we're human, and then two, that just things happen, life happens. And I don't want to get stuck in the shock. I don't want to get stuck in denial. I just want to deal with it. And you're going to go through your process, at in your own way, at your own speed. But I don't like being stuck at a certain stage because I just don't want to believe that, something happened to me at my age, like I should know better. And yes, there are things that you should know better, but I just kind of feel like we're human. We don't give ourselves enough, we just don't give ourselves enough grace, enough mercy. We just really are really hard on ourselves, and we just put things in little categories, like from this age to that age I should only go through this, from this age to that age I should only go through that. Well, here's the funny thing about life. Things are going to happen when they happen. So if at 45 you end up being betrayed by a friend, it happens. At 60, if you end up having someone that you were in a relationship with, not be loyal to you, do you dirty, stuff happens. Stop putting a time and an age on these things, because the reality is things are going to happen when they happen. And the longer that you stay stuck in the shock and the denial because you should know better and you shouldn't be in this position, you're gonna be stuck, and it's gonna take you that much longer to get to the healing. It's just gonna take you that much longer. So get past the shock. Yeah, it happens, and move on. Just go through your stages. Whatever your healing process is, go through your healing process. But don't get stuck in denial, and don't get stuck in the shock of something that happened to you that you didn't think should be happening to you at this point in your life. Things happen, and that's just life. So I hope this helped you, because it definitely helped me. And I may talk more about it on a different video, but I just really wanted to put that out there. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Turn on your notifications so that when I do post another video, you'll be able to get notified that there's a video. Please like, share, comment, all that good stuff. So I'm hoping that this is really helping you guys, because I definitely know that it's helping me. All right, until next time.